Welcome back, our YouTube channel. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Daily English. I am so happy you're here with us today.
And hello from me too. It is always the best part of my day to be here recording with you. Honestly, I look forward to this all week.
Oh, stop it, you. You're going to make me blush before we even start the lesson. But honestly, I feel the same way. Recording with you is just my favorite thing to do.
Well, I'm glad we're on the same page. Today we have a huge topic, literally huge. We're talking about jobs and the workplace, and we have so many essential phrases to cover.
That's right. Talking about work is one of the most important skills in English. Whether you're looking for a job or you already have one, you need to know how to communicate clearly and politely.
Exactly. And work isn't just about typing on a computer. It's about relationships, talking to colleagues, dealing with your boss, and sometimes, maybe, finding a little romance at the office.
Oh my goodness. Let's focus on the vocabulary first. But yes, knowing how to be friendly at work is super important. So we're going to break this down into small, easy parts, and we'll role play a lot of situations for you.
I love role-playing with you. You're always the best actress. So where should we start? Maybe at the very beginning? Getting the job?
Yes, let's start with the job search. Finding a job can be stressful, so we need strong phrases to describe it. The first phrase is looking for a job.
Simple, right? But very common. You can say, I'm currently looking for a job. Or, if you want to sound a bit more professional, you can say, I'm seeking employment.
Yes, seeking employment sounds very formal. Another great phrase is job hunting. Hunting, like you are looking for something elusive. I'm job hunting at the moment.
I remember when I was job hunting before I met you. It was exhausting. I wish I had known this next phrase, applying for a position.
Applying for a position, that means you're sending your resume. You can say, I applied for a position as a marketing manager, or I'm applying for a position at a tech company.
Good examples. Now, imagine you see a job advertisement. What do you look at? The job description and the requirements.
The requirements, those are the skills you need. For example, one requirement might be fluent English or 5 years of experience.
5 years? Wow. Well, I have 5 years of experience in being your friend. Does that count?
I think that's the most valuable experience of all, but maybe not for a resume. Speaking of resumes, let's talk about interviewing.
The interview is the scary part, but we can make it easier. A common question is, tell me about your background.
Yes, tell me about your background. This means talk about your past jobs and education. You don't need to tell them your whole life story, just the professional parts.
So if you asked me, tell me about your background, I would say, well, I have worked in education for 10 years, and I specialize in teaching English conversation.
That sounded very professional. I would hire you immediately. Another common phrase in interviews is strengths and weaknesses.
Oh, the tricky one. What are your strengths and what are your weaknesses? How do you answer that without sounding arrogant?
Good question. For strengths, use words like reliable, hardworking, and organized. For example, I'm a very organized person, and I'm great at time management.
You are definitely organized. You keep me on track all the time. I would be lost without you.
You're sweet. For weaknesses, pick something real but show how you're fixing it. Like, sometimes I get nervous speaking in public, but I'm taking a course to improve.
That is a perfect answer. It shows you are honest and you want to grow. Okay, let's imagine we got the job. Hooray!
Hooray, we're hired. Now we're in the workplace. The first day is always interesting. You need to introduce yourself to your colleagues.
colleagues, or coworkers. These are the people you work with. You can say, "Hi, I'm James. I'm the new project manager."
Hi, James. Welcome to the team. I'm Elizabeth. I work in the design department. Let me show you around.
See, that was so nice. Asking someone, "Let me show you around," is a great way to be helpful. It means you will give them a tour of the office.
Exactly. You might show them the break room, the printer, or the boss's office. Speaking of the boss, let's talk about talking to supervisors.
Right. When you talk to your boss, you often need to ask for things or give updates. A useful phrase is, "Can I have a quick word?"
Can I have a quick word? This is a polite way to ask for a short meeting. Maybe you have a question or a problem. You just knock on the door and say, "Excuse me, can I have a quick word?"
And if you are busy and your boss asks you to do something extra, but you really can't, you need to know how to say no politely. You can say, "I am currently at capacity."
Oh, I like that one. I'm at capacity. It sounds much better than saying, "I'm too busy, go away." It means your schedule is full.
Yes, definitely don't tell your boss to go away. That would be bad. Another phrase for being busy is tied up. "I'm a bit tied up right now."
Be careful with that one. Keep it professional. I'm tied up with the monthly report. That makes sense. It means you are stuck doing one thing.
I wouldn't mind being tied up in a conversation with you all day. But we have work to do. Let's talk about meetings. Everyone loves meetings, right?
Oh, yes, we all love sitting in long meetings. Just kidding, but they are necessary. A good phrase for meetings is, "Let's get started."
Let's get started. That is what the leader says to begin the meeting. And if you want to add an idea, you can say, "I would like to make a point."
I would like to make a point, or may I jump in here? Jump in means to interrupt politely. Just a little jump, not a big crash.
Please don't crash the meeting. If you agree with someone, you can say, "I completely agree," or "That is a great idea."
Supporting your colleagues is so important. It makes the atmosphere warm. Just like in our studio, I always feel supported by you.
And I always support you 100%. Okay, what if you disagree? That is harder.
Yes, disagreeing politely is an art. Don't say, "You are wrong," that is rude. Say, "I see your point, but I have a different perspective."
I see your point, but I have a different perspective. That is smooth, very professional. Another one is, "I'm not sure I agree with that."
I'm not sure I agree. It is soft and safe. Now let's talk about deadlines, the time when work must be finished.
The deadline, scary word. You might hear, "When is the deadline?" or "The deadline is tight."
A tight deadline means you don't have much time. It's a stressful situation. You might have to work overtime.
Work overtime. That means staying late after 5 p.m. I hate working overtime. Unless I'm working with you, then time just flies.
You are charming today. But yes, working overtime is tiring. Sometimes you have to meet the deadline. Meet the deadline means to finish on time.
If you can't finish, you might miss the deadline. That is bad. So you might ask for an extension.
Can I have an extension? That means, can I have more time, please? Usually bosses are okay with it if you ask early.
Okay, let's move to some specific daily tasks. Making phone calls. Talking on the phone in English can be terrifying.
It can be because you can't see the person's face, but we have phrases for that. Start with, "Hello, this is Elizabeth speaking."
Hello, this is James speaking. How can I help you? See? Easy. And if you want to speak to someone specific, you say, "Could I speak to Mr. Smith, please?"
And if Mr. Smith is not there, the receptionist might say, "I'm afraid he's unavailable. Would you like to leave a message?"
Yes, please tell him James called. Leaving a message is a key skill. Keep it short. Your name, your number, and why you called.
And if the connection is bad, don't panic. Just say, "I'm sorry, you are breaking up. Could you repeat that?"
You're breaking up. That sounds like a relationship problem, but on the phone, it just means the sound is bad.
Yes. Please don't break up with your colleagues. That is different. Let's talk about taking a day off.
Oh yes, holidays or sick days. If you're sick, you call and say, "I'm not feeling well. I need to take a sick day."
I hope you don't get sick, but if you do, rest. Calling in sick is normal. If you want a vacation, you ask for time off.
I would like to request some time off in July. I'm planning a trip, maybe a honeymoon. Who knows?
A honeymoon? Do you have a secret girlfriend you haven't told me about, James?
No secrets. I'm just waiting for the right person. Maybe she's closer than I think. Anyway, back to work phrases.
Okay, moving on. Let's talk about office equipment. Sometimes things break, like the printer or the copier.
The printer is always broken. You can say, "The printer is jammed." Jammed means paper is stuck inside.
Or the internet is down. That is a disaster. If the internet is down, nobody can work. We just have to sit and talk.
Sitting and talking with you is my favorite job, but IT support will come and fix it. IT support are the computer experts.
You might say, "Have you tried restarting it?" That is the classic IT phrase. Turn it off and on again.
Works every time. Now, what about lunchtime? Lunch break is vital for office social life.
Yes, asking a colleague to lunch is friendly. You can say, "Are you free for lunch?" or "Want to grab a bite?"
Want to grab a bite? Very natural, very casual. Sure, where should we go? I know a great Italian place.
Italian food sounds romantic. I mean, delicious. Getting lunch together helps build rapport.
Rapport. R-A-P-P-O-R-T. The T is silent. It means a good relationship. Building rapport with your team makes work easier.
Yes, and small talk builds rapport. Talking about the weather, weekend plans, or hobbies. For example, any plans for the weekend?
Not much, just relaxing. How about you? That is the ping pong of conversation, back and forth.
Exactly. Never just answer yes or no. Always ask back. It shows you care. Now let's talk about promotions.
Moving up, getting a better job in the same company, that is a promotion. You can say, "I was promoted to senior manager."
Congratulations. With a promotion usually comes a raise. A raise is more money.
We all love a raise. I asked for a raise last month, and guess what?
What happened?
I got it. Hard work pays off. Another phrase is climbing the ladder, climbing the corporate ladder.
Imagine a ladder. Step by step, you go up, from junior to manager to director to CEO.
One day, you will be the CEO, Elizabeth. You have the boss energy, but in a nice way.
Thank you, James. You are too kind. Now, sometimes work isn't perfect. Sometimes there are problems or conflicts.
Yes, dealing with conflict. Maybe a colleague is difficult. You might say, "We have a personality clash."
A personality clash. It means you just don't get along. Your styles are different. It happens. Stay professional.
Never shout. Use phrases like, "Let's find a solution," or "I think there has been a misunderstanding."
Misunderstanding. That's a gentle word. It means nobody is bad. We just got confused. Let's clear the air.
Clear the air. Remove the bad feelings. Very healthy. Now, what about quitting?
Leaving the job. Sometimes it is time to go. You hand in your notice. Notice is usually 2 weeks.
I'm handing in my notice, or I'm resigning. Resigning is the formal word for quitting.
You usually write a resignation letter, thanking them for the opportunity, even if you hated it. Always leave on good terms.
Never burn bridges. That's a great idiom. Burning bridges means destroying the relationship so you can't go back. Don't do it.
Agree. The world is small, especially in business. Keep your reputation clean. Now, let's do a long role play to put this all together.
I am ready. I will be the employee, you be the manager. Let's talk about a project update.
Hi, James. Do you have a minute? I wanted to check in on the marketing project.
Hi, Elizabeth. Sure, I have a moment. Actually, I was just about to email you the update.
Great. How is it coming along? Are we on track to meet the deadline?
Generally, yes, we are making good progress. However, we hit a small snag with the design.
A snag. A small problem. Okay. What is the issue?
The software kept crashing yesterday, so we lost a few hours, but the team is working overtime tonight to catch up.
I appreciate the effort, but don't burn out the team. If you need an extension for a day, let me know.
Thank you. That is very understanding of you. I think we can finish, but I will keep you posted.
Excellent. Keep me posted. That means keep giving me updates. That was a great conversation, James.
It felt real. I felt the pressure of the deadline, but your voice kept me calm. You are a great boss.
And you are a great employee. Let's talk about business travel, going on a trip for work.
Oh, I love traveling. Going to a conference or a meeting in another city, you can say, I'm going on a business trip.
Yes, I'm out of the office on business. Expenses are usually paid by the company. That means the company pays for your hotel and food.
Free food, my favorite. We should go on a business trip together sometime. Maybe to Paris?
Paris for work? That would be amazing. We could practice our French. But we're teaching English today.
Right, English. At a conference, you need to network. Networking means meeting new people to help your career.
You introduce yourself, exchange business cards, although now people just use phones, and say, let's keep in touch.
Let's keep in touch. Simple and nice. You can also say, I would love to connect on LinkedIn.
LinkedIn is the social media for work. Everyone uses it. Make sure your profile is updated.
Now, let's talk about shifting gears, working from home or remote work. This is huge now.
Yes, many people work remotely or have a hybrid schedule. Hybrid means some days at home, some days in the office.
I like working from home. I can wear my pajamas. Well, at least the bottom half. On video calls, I wear a shirt.
James, that is a secret. Don't tell everyone. But yes, video calls, Zoom, Teams, we have specific phrases for that too.
You're on mute, the most spoken phrase of the last few years. You're on mute, turn on your microphone.
Or, can you see my screen? When you share a presentation, you always ask, can everyone see my screen?
And usually someone says, yes, but can you make it bigger? Technology is fun, but it can be exhausting. That's called Zoom fatigue.
Zoom fatigue is real. Being on camera all day is tiring. That's why it's important to take breaks.
Taking a break, grabbing a coffee, stretching your legs. I'm going to step away for a moment.
Step away means to leave your desk for a short time. Very useful. Now let's talk about salary negotiation.
Important. Money talk. Very awkward, but you have to do it. Never just accept the first offer. Negotiate.
You can say, based on my experience, I was looking for a salary in the range of, then give two numbers.
In the range of 50 to 60,000. Be confident. Know your worth. Elizabeth, you are worth $1 million.
Aw, you are priceless to me, James. Really, having a good work partner makes everything better.
It really does. Okay, we have covered so much, from applying to interviewing to daily work to quitting.
Let's do a quick rapid-fire round. I say a word, you give me a sentence. Ready?
Born ready. Go.
Resume.
I need to update my resume before I apply.
Shift.
I am working the night shift this week. Ugh.
Staff.
We need to hire more staff for the busy season.
Part-time.
I am only working part-time while I study.
Full-time.
I am looking for a full-time position with benefits.
Benefits.
Does this job offer health insurance benefits?
Freelance.
I work freelance, so I'm my own boss.
Internship.
I started my career with an unpaid internship.
You are good at this. Very fast. Rapid-fire champion.
Thank you, thank you. I practice in the shower, speaking English to the shampoo bottles.
Well, whatever works. Hearing your own voice is good practice. Shadowing is another technique.
Shadowing. That means listening to English and repeating it immediately, like a shadow following the speaker.
Our listeners can shadow us right now. Replay this video and try to speak at the same time as us. Copy our emotion.
Yes, copy the emotion. English is not just robots talking, it is feelings. When you are happy, sound happy.
When you're serious, drop your voice. Be firm. Tone changes the meaning.
If I say, thanks a lot, with a smile, it is nice. If I say, thanks a lot, with a frown, it is sarcastic.
Yes, be careful with sarcasm in a second language. It can be misunderstood. Stick to being polite and direct.
Polite and direct, the golden rule. Also, learn the culture of your workplace. Every office is different.
Some offices are casual. Everyone wears jeans and calls the boss by their first name. Others are formal, suits and ties.
I prefer casual. I like to be comfortable, but I can wear a suit if you ask me to. For a special dinner, maybe?
Is that an invitation, James? Are you asking me out on a work date?
Maybe, after we finish this script, but we have a few more phrases to teach. Let's talk about retirement.
The end of the career. Retirement, when you stop working forever, usually around 65.
I can't wait to retire. Sit on a beach, drink coconuts. Will you come sit on the beach with me?
I would love that. Sounds like paradise. You can say, he's retiring next month. We're having a farewell party.
A farewell party. Saying goodbye to a colleague, giving a speech, giving a gift.
If you have to give a speech, keep it positive. Say, we will miss you. Good luck with your next chapter.
Good luck with your next chapter. Very poetic. Life is a book and work is just one chapter.
That is beautiful, James. You are a poet today. Okay, let's review the key emotions we used today.
We were professional, we were friendly, we were frustrated with the printer, and we were a little bit romantic.
Just a little bit. It makes the workday go faster. Having a work best friend is the best.
Work spouse. That's a funny term people use. My work wife or work husband. It just means a very close colleague.
Yes, strictly platonic usually, but it means you trust them completely, like I trust you.
The feeling is mutual. Okay, listeners, we have given you hundreds of words today. Your head must be full.
Don't worry if you don't remember them all. Listen again, write them down, practice with a friend.
Or practice with your cat or your mirror. Just get the words out of your mouth. Make mistakes. It's okay.
Mistakes are proof that you are trying. Never be afraid to sound silly. We sound silly all the time.
Speak for yourself. I always sound cool. Just kidding. I mess up words daily.
Before we go, let's give them one final tip for workplace English.
My top tip? Smile. Even on the phone, people can hear a smile. It changes your voice, makes you friendly.
My tip: listen more than you speak, especially at the beginning. Listen to how others talk and copy them.
Great advice. Copy the natives, steal their phrases, make them yours.
We hope you feel more confident about talking about jobs now. Go get that dream job. Ask for that raise.
You can do it. We believe in you. You have the tools now. Go build your career.
Thank you so much for listening to our podcast today. If you liked this, please leave a comment.
Tell us about your job. What do you do? We want to know. Write it in the comments below.
We read every single comment. Really, we do.
Until next time, keep practicing, keep learning, and keep smiling.
This is Elizabeth.
And this is James.
Signing off. Have a wonderful workday, everyone. Bye-bye.
See you later. Bye.